This is Pawn Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine himself, aka El Adobo, aka El Sazon, aka El Borracho. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all already know May 15th this weekend, we got a unification bout in the super bantamweight division. Oh yeah, Brandon Figueroa undefeated versus Nery undefeated as well. It's going to be a good matchup. And in spots, there's going to be a war. Y'all already know that Mexican war. Y'all already know that Mexican styles. But of course, we see the evolution of the Mexican style. We also going to see these both men, southpaw. We see Brandon Figueroa that could switch southpaw from orthodox. If he could control range. If he could be, if he could control range versus Nery, I think it'll be better for him to control range, use his height, use the jab. He got a great left hook, right cross. But in the inside, if he bangs with Nery, I believe that Nery's gonna be having the best of those exchanges. In my opinion, I don't want Brandon Figueroa to actually exchange with Nery. Nery is a naturally strong and rugged. And he's a slug. He's a slugger. So he's a natural fighter. So I don't think, in my opinion, on the inside, that Figueroa should I think he should mix it up more. Go on the inside, work the outside. You feel me? Use his range. He already got the natural ability in terms of reach and in terms of range. So I think for Brandon Figueroa, I think he needs to be smart and don't do what he usually loves to do. Sometimes he gets suckered into having that type of slugfest, and I think he can make his job easier if he boxes Nery. Now, Nery, y'all already know. He's been having a couple of hiccups in his career. Have tested positives, young career. Y'all know what happened in Yamanaka, the fight before Yamanaka, where he tested positive, contaminated meat. But also on the WBC gave him a slap in the wrist and nothing real serious. He ain't lose his belt, but then he have missed weight, have been stripped, banned from Japan. So he's been very unprofessional. Even Inoue, Naoya Inoue has talked about it that he never want to face him because he's very unprofessional. Rodriguez ain't wanted to face him when he missed weight that time because he was unprofessional. So he got the unprofessional tag, and hopefully he could overcome that. But if everybody else in boxing which screws up get that type of criticism, I think Nery, it's fair to criticize him and his professionalism as well. But this is a great fight. I think he's over that. I think he's have overcome that hump. And I think this is great for Brandon Figueroa, in my opinion. He's young, 24 years old. I'm aside a little bit. For me, it's a great fight. Nery, y'all already know he don't got a lot of amateur pedigree. Probably only had like 9 fights in the amateur. Or he's been a work in progress. Not a work in progress, but he's built his stuff in the professional level. Brandon Figueroa, he fought in the amateurs, in the amateur circuit, young as well. Had a draw, split decision draw a couple of fights ago. I think this is a good fight for both of these guys. It's a unification bout. That's what we need in the sport of boxing. I'm gonna tell you my prediction, my fully prediction, where I want to just talk about it technically wise in my live show later on tonight. Y'all already know this is Punch Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Moonshine. Stay tuned. 8 p.m. Eastern time. We're gonna be breaking it down. We also gonna be breaking it down. Jose Ramirez versus Charles Taylor, May 22nd. Undisputed. Y'all already told y'all, man. It's an undisputed year, ladies and gentlemen. It's an undisputed year. Y'all already know. Figueroa, Nery, unification bout, super bantamweight.